Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kevin. 3632. Three, 2, 5. One, 3, 1, 2. 4, 6. 4, 5. I'm sorry, 5, 4, 5, 6. 6, 3. 5, 6, 5, 3. 8, deuce. 4, 1, 4, 2. 2, 6, 8. 2, 3, 6, 3. Boxcars. 1, 3, 5, 3. Morning, Glenn. Thanks for taking that very literal, my friend. That's funny. It's up. 3, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 2. 6, 3, 9. 6, 2, 3, 2. Good morning, Justin. 5, 4, 9. 5141. 56. 5464. 61. That would have been a profitable throw. I will answer that question, Justin, once the show starts, because that's a question somebody else asked on the chat yesterday. Let's get into Crapsee here. Good question, though. On computer, let's go. Let's get a couple more throws in, at least one more here. 632. 45. Yeah, let's get the show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 437 of the Level Up program and day number 147 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. In the YouTube chat, we got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, followed up by Papa Chops Glenn, Justin Martin, Joseph Ramirez, 208 Craps Joel, and Lazy Dog. So good morning to all. Got 13 people watching, and if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you log on to Crapsee, click on that live tab, and that'll bring you over to the table that we're using today. At the current moment, we have 10 people logged in, ready to play. Yesterday, we took a little bit of a loss, just a little bit over what our stop loss was. So we're starting off today at $5,233, and our win goal is going to be $523. So if you hit win goal today, hopefully we do, but if you hit win goal today, make sure that you put in the chat that you made goal, so that way everybody knows. Question that's in the chat right now, and this was put out there, and I'm trying to clean my glasses here so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Question in the chat was from Justin, and this is also a question that was posed on my video, I believe from yesterday, by a person named Rod. But their question is, do you warm up before playing in the casino too? Because if you guys watch my show here, I have an 8-minute warm up before the show actually begins. And the reason I do that on YouTube here is basically so I can get people to show up by 8 o'clock. So when we start playing on Crapsee, that I'll have hopefully a good number of people watching by the time the show starts. Now in the casino, I will do some stretches and stuff like that. Like I'll stretch on my hand, my shoulders. If you watch the, I think it's a white belt video for my thing, I will do a lot of those stretches beforehand. And I will also do them at the table if it's been a while since I shot. So let's say it takes an hour to get around the table or 45 minutes or even an hour and a half or whatever. I'll stretch out my shoulders and that a little bit before it's my turn to shoot the dice. What I do at the craps table, usually when I first walk up to it, though, is I'll play like a 6 or 8, or I'll do like a horseman strategy until I can figure out how the table is going, how I'm shooting. If it's a warm table, cold table, whatever. And I know that you can't really trust warm or cold, but it does seem to trend one way or the other a lot of times, or even a rocky table for that matter. But so hopefully that makes sense. And you guys have questions, make sure you put it in the chat. Good morning, Kent. Let's get started here. We are again at 5,233. So still keeping us at level 5 of the CMJ plan. Go all bets set here. And dice out, starting off with a cousin 2 set, 3, 2, 3, 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice out. And we got a 3, 6, 9, the center field. That's a triple D, actually. The dice Dr. Dan. So 3, 6, 3, 2 is a dice set. We have a 3, 6, 9 for the point. So it's marked point of 9. And we will place our bets then. And we're going to 320 across. Hazy Dog says he likes the 12-ounce curls before, during, and after craft. So that must be the 12-ounce can of soda, I believe. I'm sure that's what you're talking about. Good morning, Trey. Two-wheel pair of dice. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. So we're going to go with 2326 for our next dice set. 2326. Stick with the cousin 2 variety, but watch out for those 1-ounce shots of water, of course, right? Of water. Oh my God. Let's go all bet set here. Dice out. And we have a 2, 4, 6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Using a 2, 3, 2, 6 dice set. We had a 2, 4, 6 result. So that's going to be hit number 1 for us. And that's going to allow us to go to $96 on the 6 and $96 on that 8. And we get a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set, cross 6s on the bottom. Good morning, Chris. And all bets set. A little bit to the right, and we have another 6, a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer this time. So that was a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. And we got a 5, 1, 6 result. So that is perfect. We'll get out of this first shooter and we'll start working on building up profit and trying to get back some of the stuff we lost yesterday. So let's take our bets down. And let's go 160 across. We're just gonna start trend betting the numbers as they show up here. So we have a 4-1, or sorry, 4-5-4-1. And I put the first polyurethane coat on the table this morning before the show started. So I am definitely whiffing fumes again today. Can't wait till that project's done so I get rid of the fumes in the house. It kind of gives a headache after a while. 4-5-4-1. Dice out. Dice split apart a little bit as they went down. One line in front of the other. Another 5-1-6 KitchenAid mixer. 4-5-4-1 was the dice set. And we have a 5-1 result. Not going to really analyze that one because how the dice landed was not what I'm hoping for. If I was going to analyze it, I would quarter turn the dice after I get them set, but I'm not. We're going to go to $42 on that 6. Good morning, Frida. So let's go 4-5-4-1. 45-41, same as the last time we threw. All bets set. If you click in the description here, Justin, after the video, and I'll show you my rhythm rolling video that I do, and it explains to you how I do the dice sets and how I choose what's up next. But we're switching between the 2V, 3V, and the cross sixes, depending on what's rolled the roll prior to. And it's either going to stick on the cousin 1 variety or the cousin 2 variety, and all that's explained in that video. And this is fashioned after some of the stuff that George from CY does. At a 4-1-5 truck and camper. Dice came down nice and he landed close to the back wall. It's a 4-5-4-1 dice set. And we have a 4-1-5 result. My computer for Crapsee is a little bit slow today, but we're going to go to $35 on that 5. And we are going to go with a 2-4-2-1 dice set. 2-4-2-1. So that's going to be cross 2V on the top. So our 2V, 3V, or cross sixes will be either on the top, bottom, front, or back, depending on how I set the dice. But it is going to be a variety of one of those 3 sets. Those 3 dice, or families of dice, I should say. 2-4-2-1. Dice out. Ooh, that had a little bit of a roll off on that left die. 1-1-2 magic aces. So I'm not going to analyze that one too much either. 2-4-2-1 is a dice set. 1-1-2 is the result. And that is one of the bookends. So maybe we can hit the Big Joe and the Alfredo sauce and pull a small off right away. Go back to our base dice set. 3-6-3-2. And those aces were no help for us, so we will go same bet. Dice out. A little bit long on that one. We got lucky. 5-6 mid-mo yo. Was about 2-3 inches longer than what I was hoping to have for a landing zone. 3-6-3-2 is the dice set, and we have a 5, 6 result. Okay, this is the one example now where we're going to quarter turn the dice. And so we get our set. So we're going to go 5, 4, 6, 4 now. Good morning, wattage. Saw that you got your casino tiers dice yesterday, wattage. So that's awesome. Hopefully I'll be getting a set also. I actually won, believe it or not, on Jeff's Mid-Atlantic Crap show. But anyhow, we'll go all about set here. 5, 4, 6, 4. 3V in the backside. And 5, 2, 7. That is the Bruce. Do not become shark bait. 5, 4, 6, 4. So we made a couple dollars off of that shooter. A little bit better than our start yesterday. So puck will come off. We'll look for a new point. Made $70 on that shooter. Basic is practice to throw to result. If perfect throw and result, one dice should be a single side. Repeat every throw. One die equals 6. Easy to win, says Lazy Dog. So have not tossed them yet, says Wattage. He's saving them for when he wears out the other Craps Nation dice. I just placed an order for Craps Nation dice as well. So hopefully those will be coming within the next few months here. So Jeff is getting an order also. I didn't know that. Okay. Anyhow, let's concentrate here, Joe. 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice set. It's gonna be shooter number 2 for the day. And let's call it all but set. Dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice put apart when they left my fingers just slightly. We have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. We use that in the last roll. And a 1, 2 result. Pass line loser, come out, loser. Still looking for a point here. 1, 3, 2, 3, 3V facing us. And all but set. And we have the 1, 3, 4, Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point to 4. We use the 1, 2, 2, 3 dice set. Come on, Joe. These fingers are working. 3, there you go. So let's mark that point of 4. Could use that in the last shooter as well. And we're going to go the 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set next. We are going to go 320 across again on our bets. 50 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 60 on that 6 and 8. 15 people playing along with Crapsee. You got 23 people watching. 7 likes. Days out. 2, 1, 2, 3. And we got a 1, 5, 6. KitchenAid mixer. Two, 1, 2, 3 is a dice set with a 1, 5, 6 result. So that's going to be hit number 1 here. And we're going to go $96 on the 6, $96 on that 8. We're going to go 3, 1, 3, 5 for the dice set. And dice out. 5, 6, Magnolia. 3, 1, 3, 5 is the dice set. 5, 6. And Justin says he keeps a set of dice by his work desk so he can practice his grip. That's what I did for a couple days straight as I brought a pair of dice with me and I was practicing getting the grip, and I did it just a tremendous amount of times over a period of a few days, so I got comfortable with it, and that was when I started using that Yuri style grip. 3, 5, 3, 6. And that Moyo was no help for us. Oh, that's it. Good morning, Mel. It has become somewhat relaxed, Justin. But that's also after thousands and thousands and thousands of throws on camera. And just trying to repeat the same thing over and over and over, except for that number 5 to Bruce. That's the second Bruce that we got for the day here. 3, 5, 3, 6. And now we're not going to be able to get out of that shooter. Fast 7. So that was 5 rolls. We did not have a quality roll now, so we were not able to get our second hit that we were looking for. Spear last time on cousin 2 said if we have a short roll here. So 3, 6, 3, 2. And again, no line bets here. We'll go all bets set. And right one jump up and over 1, 5, 6. KitchenAid mixture. It's a strong number for the day here. And let's mark that point at 6. We have a 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set on the come out. And again, we're going to go 320 across. See if we can get a little bit of our money back this time. We're ready to go 1, 4, 5, 4. 3V in the backside. 1, 4, 5, 4. And we'll call it all that set. So you use a chip for your training target. I had remnants of my layout that I cut into 3 different size targets. And if you go back to like the yellow or orange belt video, they'll show you how I did or what I did with that. I use that as a target as well. little short on the landing zone. 437. Okay, we're gonna switch over to cousin one set. Not liking that at all. 1454. And we had a 437. So that sucked. 2 losers in a row. 3236, cousin one variety. Both and walls change, says Lazy Dog. Also, this table surfaces change for the tables as well. Some are bouncier than others. I know when I go to Green Bay, my home casino, it's a lot harder of a table than what I have at home here. So it's actually easier for me to throw at that table than it is here. But we'll all bet set here. Shooter number 4 for the day. Six, 3, 9. That would be the easy 9, the soft rank. So 3, 2, 3, 6 is the base set. 6, 3, 9 is the result. Let's mark that point of 9. 320 across. This time, if we can get out of the shooter, we're going to come down to 96 across instead of 160 across. So hopefully recover a little bit of the money. We're going to go 2623. 2623. 2 on top. And dice out. Justin, if you watch the black belt series that I have, if you go back and look at my playlist, the level up playlist, I have one video in the beginning of each section: white, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, brown, and black. And that'll show you the progression that I use to learn how to throw the dice. It doesn't mean it's the right progression, but it has been successful for me, and I know a couple other people that have used it and have been realizing success from it as well. So we want to give that a shot. And as you continue to throw, I need to stop talking. But as you continue to throw, you start learning different things, and you make it more your throw than anything. 527. Damn it. 2623. 5 throws. 3 losers. We need to get off of this trend here. That was a double pitch of the dice. No, you're not distracting me at all. I'm distracting myself. I work third shift, and sometimes my focus is off because of my lack of sleep. We're gonna go all 7 set here for a shooter and see if that will change our luck around a little bit. The all winner set. And we're going to squirrel. As Glenn. Tree. So I'll bet that here. 5, 4, 2, 3. Face out. Three, 6, 9. That would be the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So one of the benefits of doing a show here is the distractions, actually, Justin, because I'm setting the dice, I'm looking for my landing zone, do my throw, entering everything into the KPI, then come back, entering everything into the Crapsee computer, Yeah, we're gonna go 640 across, by the way. And then we're going looking at the chats, commenting on the chats, and then rinse and repeat. So this actually is good training for me. So when you are in the casino, I've found that the longer I've been doing this, the less distracting a lot of the things in a casino are for me. So it's actually a lot easier to focus there. So upper body is for me. Uphold hands, things again. Look at shoulder. Yep. 5, 4, 2, 3. So ooh, the dice crossed on me. They landed almost on top of each other. 6-5 middle. Yo. And that's gonna be no help for us. The more you practice, the more you're going to realize what your dice do. I tend to go one dice off axis on a regular basis. Sometimes not. Most of the time, yes. And again, that was no help for us, so we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Magic ace is 112. So come on, Joe. Let's get some quality numbers in here. So we got one of the bookends there. That was a drift of the dice. Should have bet the horn or the world bet. Yep. All bets set. Another 5-6 pinball, yo. World bet our field would be paying out loads right now. That's roll number 4 for the shooter. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. "17 people playing along here. Parlayed the horn," says Marble Fork. It's out. That left one would have to stick. 4-3-7. Damn it. So this is the point in the casino where I would walk away from the table. Again, we got 30 minutes left of the show, so we're going to continue here. That was a primary hit because that left die stuck. We've had a few double pitches, but very little. So let's go over to that now. Glenn got goal. Awesome. I'm definitely not at goal. I'm at 3701 right now on my bankroll. So again, this is the point where I would have been walking. Actually, I would have walked before that last one. But we'll call that all bet set here. It's out. 5, 4, 5, 4. Hardway set. 5-6 Yo, come out. Winner, pass lane winner. Come out natural. One dice off axis. It's been a rough 2 days here with the dice. Hopefully this luck turns around before next Thursday when I go down to Vegas. Oh my God. We're at a 3.8 SOR today. Pretty sad. So here's another horn for you, Glenn. Ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. Pass line loser. Come out, loser. The one dice off access. Stick out the Hardway set. Dice out. Ooh, that was wild. 325. That left one jumped like sky high. So let's mark that point of 5. It's gonna be a single pitch of the dice. What to do here? We're gonna go. We'll go with our 320 across. See what happens. Again, in real life, I would have walked from the table, so I would not be betting anymore. And gave it at least a break for a while. 5-4, 5-4. They sell. 3-5-8. Grape 8. That time the right die took off on us. Give it a single pitch of the dice. Go to 96 on that 6 and 8. Hardway set. Dice up. Good morning, John. You did watch the video. That's awesome. Oh my God. I made a comment to John a couple weeks ago about squeaky cheese curds, and you're from Wisconsin. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I sent John a video today, and about 5 minutes into the video, the lady that was talking on the video was talking about squeaky cheese curds. They sucked. 5-4-9, the harrah 9, the big daddy Mac. Single pitch of the dice. So who in chat, good morning, Danny. Who in chat, and good morning, Jen. Who in chat knows what squeaky cheese curds is? Yeah, some kind of hybrid or don't side play to survive Vegas, says Jen. I'm going to guess that Vegas is not going to be much different than going when I go to Joliet, because there's quite a variety of people that go to the Joliet casinos when we're down there as well. We had a 9. Let's go to $85 on that 5 and 9. All bet that. So Ooh, that left one took off on us. 639. Center field 9. So we finally got out of a shooter again. Been a while. So we will realize a little bit of profit on this shooter. And that's 259 back to the rack. We're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go back down to 96 across now so we can actually put a little bit of that back in the rack here. We'll be a little bit aggressive here, starting to press off in the beginning. 5454. And good morning, Dan. Curds are a treat, says Trey. Just moved to Minnesota, so not sure what squeaky cheese curds are. Cheese curds are the bomb. Cheese curds come in a variety of different ways, but if you have fresh cheese curds, non-breaded cheese curds, fresh, and they're at room temperature, they actually squeak in your teeth when you bite into them. So, face up. They need to be fresh. And we got a 4-2-6, the Kevin Carpenter 2x4 single pitch. And we're gonna go to $30. We're gonna drop in $3 to go 30 on the 6 and 8. Um, that's an interesting question, Dan. I might consider that if I could sneak it on my luggage. I was looking at what I can bring on the airplane and what I can't. And solid cheese is one thing that you can bring on the airplane. If it's a liquid or a gel type cheese, they said you can only bring 3.4 ounces along. So good question. I might do that. They said 454. And we got a hard four, the hard fuzzy 4-2. Let's go on to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. That's gonna be a primary in the bottom side on both dice. Now landed. I like the way that landed, but it was kind of weird from what we normally been seeing for today. We're gonna make the 4 and 10 look like buy bets. We'll bring them to 25 each. Yes, please. Yes, please on the cheese, says and all bets set here. They sucked. Ooh, a little bit long. We got lucky. Wow. Another 2-2 hard four. That one was luck. Uh, that is going to be a nice hit for us. We're going to go to $50 on that four. We took everything down. We're still down $1,700 for the day, approximately. So we took a couple big hits today. Good morning, David. Why didn't I parlay the hard four? I don't play the hard ways normally. The only time I play hard ways is if I'm up a lot of money and I have money that I want to kind of blow or spend. I normally just play box numbers. And seldom do I play the bonus bets either. Not against them, I just don't have the bankroll usually to play them. So both dice landed and they stopped. 6-5 in Moyo. I don't want to see that again. Let's hit that back wall. Oh, you're talking about yourself, David. Okay. So all bet sets. They sell. They split a pro and open my fingers. Ace deuce. And all we need is magic aces for that small. Terrible throw that one was. That was almost a Yoda statement. Terrible throw that one was. May the force be with us. 5454. We finally got double digit shooter today too. Wow. That's been a long time coming. They sucked. Three, four, seven, double pitch. Well, we made a little bit of recovery on that shooter. And we're going to go at least one more shooter here. Stick with that 5454. That was 12 digits long. 18 people playing along. We got 20 people watching. They suck. A little bit long on that one. 369. That would be the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So it's marked at quite a 9. And we're going to go, we're going to blow it. We're going to go 640 across. Do something a little bit different. See if we can get some money back in the rack here. That's out. 358, the grape 8. That one, the dice were tight, 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 tight together when they landed. And let's go with what should we do here? What is it? 96 across, 138 across, is it? I think it's 138 across. That's 4 units across. So 4 $5 units. 5 or 5 4. All that sets. 358. Grape 8 again. That means we can come down on our bets now. And we'll realize a pretty decent profit off of this shooter. So a little bit of recovery here. So we've got 308 brought back on this shooter. We're going to come back down. And let's go with 96 across. We'll go 128 across. There, we'll stick with that. So that's roughly a third of what we've taken in on this shooter. So that we can get our bets up a little bit faster, hopefully. I'll bet that. I'm going to be flying out of Milwaukee, Dan. Green Bay sometimes has decent flights, but Green Bay is about a 45, 50-minute drive for me. Milwaukee's about an hour and 25 minutes, so not much further. At 437, so we came down at the right time. Ah, another double fetch. Oh, we did a little bit of recovery again. Not any length to that roll, though. 4 rolls long. Oh, we'll roll another shooter yet. I'm going to play the come on game this time. So I'm going to go 555, $5 craps, and we'll go $25 on the pass line. I'll call that all bet set. Sticking with that Hardway set. Set. Three, two, five, Justice 5. So let's mark that point to 5. Single pitch of the dice. And we're going to go with 160 across. Do a little bit slightly different betting here. That's gonna be $25 on the 4, 9, and 10, 30 on the 6 and 8. $25 is on the pass line for the 5. Green Bay has a cheese sniffing dog. Cheese curse sniffing dog. That's funny. So that's set. He's got attacked by a live chicken. Ah. Oh shit. 5454. Dice out. And we got midnight. Won't see craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. That's good. Driven dice. Okay, that was no help for us. So all bets set. Peace out. A little bit long. 549. Har 9. Big Daddy. Single pitch of the dice. So John posted on the crapsforthecure.com website on the raffle portion. He posted the table. So make sure you go over there and submit some raffle ticket entries so you can have a chance to win the table. We're going to go with, press that 9 up to $35. And let's put $15 in pass line odds out there. Mouse work. There we go. All bets set. And we got a 538, the grape 8. The grape ape. 5454 and a 53 result. Again, single pitch of the dice. Let's go to $42 on that 6 and 8. 5454. Face out. So then on top of each other, we have a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. It's on $14 brought back to the rack. Let's we're gonna go one more hit here. We'll go to 6. Let's go $48 to $48 on that 6 and 8. We'll just increase 1 unit each. Make it a last hit to cover our ATS bet here. And then we're gonna regress our bets. 5 for 5 4. Dice out. And we got ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That was a terrible throw. Both dice landed on its corner. And my wrist is twisted, so I need to make sure that I release them straight. 2 and 4 for the small, and I am playing the ATS now, so hopefully we hit one or both sides of it. John, oh boy, one more hit. All that set. Face up. Six, 2, 8. We got that one more hit, John. That is the Duracell 8. Go and support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. By the way, we only got 13 thumbs up here. So spread the love, everyone. So 628, that was our one hit that we're looking for. We're about bets down. We're going to go 96 across, and then we'll be aggressive in our presses here. So 121 on a table, 170 brought back. Just one more hit. What could happen, says David. Face out. Three, 6, 9. That would be the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. And one dice off access. John will be starting his show in about 8 minutes. If you guys do want to jump over to his daily paycheck show, you might want to do that. I think he is today. He's not going to have the daily paycheck show too much longer because of his work schedule. So make sure you get the opportunity if you can. All that set. I forgot to press my bet up on that. Darn it. Oh well. Press up after this roll. So. And we got a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend weighing it in. Sorry, Glenn. The other one dice off axis, both of the dice jumped and they flew off to the right side there. So we're gonna make that 9 look like 25. And we're gonna make the 10 and 4 look like 25 as well. 5, 4, 5, 4. So let's throw Minbo Yo. Minbo Yo. Or Big Joe would be nice as well. Thanks out. I think he might have a show today. He jumped in. Usually he jumps in here when he has a show. So hopefully that's out. Minbo Yo, come on. Ah, no. 3, 5, 8. The grape ape. See, picture the dice again. So we're gonna go $30 on that 6 and 8. We'll drop in $3 to get there. So now we're at that 160 cross bet level. 239 brought back to the rack. And we are a bunch of cultists, if that's how you say that. And they saw. And we got a 4, 6, 10 again. Willen's best friend on the end. This time it's Daddy Joe. So we're finally starting to see some repeat numbers here. I really want to see the Midmo Yo show up. That would be nice. We'll go to $50 on that 10. Is it entertaining and informative? I think John can either be one or the other. Let's not get greedy, Dan. I'm just teasing. Just teasing. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice up. There we go. We got magic aces. 1, 1, 2. So now we just need to throw the Big Joe. Big Joe and a mid-mo yo. I rhymed on that one, huh? Big Joe and a mid-mo yo. That would be the cat's meow if I could do that. 5, 4, 5, 4. Has an agenda this so. Is that the angel on your shoulder talking there, John? All that's set. They saw it. So that host of the Casino Gaming TV said that he wanted to actually come to Lambeau Field to see Lambeau Field once. So let's see if we can make that happen. I think he's a secret Wisconsinite in hiding right now. They saw it. Ooh, big jump. 6 to 8. That was some terrible action on the dice. 6 to 8 there, so 8. Come on. I should probably lay that 4, but we're not gonna. We're gonna go to $42 on the 8, and we'll do 42 on the 6 as well. 323 brought back to rock to 24 on the table. He will once he tries the cheese curds. They saw it. If I'm not mistaken, that host also lived in Michigan for a short while. Here we go. 426. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. I was hoping for a mid moyo on that one. We'll go to $60 on that 6. Let's press of 3 units. Be hoping for the 4, says Justin. So am I. And the minimal yield would be nice as well. This one. $639, center field 9. Let's go to $35 on that 9. I'll get greedy for them both. Good morning, Brian. Nice out. $257 Bruce. Both dice just barely touched the back wall. Okay, that's the end of the run for the day. We'll chalk it up as a loss for the day again. We did do a little bit of comeback at the end here, though. So we're at $4,227. So we lost roughly $1,000. 1,005, 1,006. So full cheese curds, by the way. I think he sneezed. Sounded like you're being attacked by a chicken. Oh yeah, I did sneeze before. Or cough actually, but anyhow, yeah, head over to Casino Gate TV. Let's look at our statistics for the day. Almost embarrassed to show these, but we did have 2 decent rolls out of the day. We ended up with a 6.8 SOR today, 6.8 SRR, so no come out 7s today. That's unusual. Box numbers are low today. Inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are non-existent. Horns and fields are high today with low hardways. Looking at our black belt statistics through the end of yesterday, 6,737 throws, 9.61 SOR, 6.57 SRR, and a 6.67 BSR. So Jen goes, if you didn't go back so big when you regressed, it would have been even better. Yep, I agree. But hey guys, thanks for joining in today. Glenn made his goal and then some. Jen made $400 today. Good enough, she says. But I'll see you guys hopefully back tomorrow for a Friday session, the last session of the week. My name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.